What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about InZOI yet again and talk about how the game's got me. The game did what it needed to do in the live stream that we had talked about, a week or two ago. It's kind of on the fence. This is a game that I think has so much potential, but, you also have to think, okay, well, what state is it going to be launching in? How much is it going to cost? And, what are their actual plans, long term? And those are all things they said they were going to address in this live stream, and it is. It's something that, again, in terms of reasons why they've now won me over. Well, number one, to be honest with you, very greedy. The price is only $40. I was really crossing my fingers and hoping that it wouldn't be 60, 70 bucks, and 40 bucks is really not all that much. I think that's a perfect early access I think that's exactly what Hades 2 was, which is also a phenomenal early access game. This is, by the way, coming from a person that does not support or buy games that are in early access. Sometimes I have to change up tune, though, and I'm doing it for a game like this and a game like Hades 2. So 40 bucks at launch, and then everything that's coming with it in terms of DLC, long term, is provided for free. That is that transparency and that, just like consumer friendliness that we just do not get all that often. And it's something that they showed a couple times in the live stream, right? So number one, just it being available for free afterwards, the updates and stuff. That's fantastic because there is quite a few things they're adding to this game after the game comes out. And going back in terms of that, let's just be real. Let's be honest with the consumers and with our community, because you're going to need people that are playing this game, right? You're going to need the community. Well, they were pretty honest right in the beginning of the live stream saying, hey, we know this game is not going to be perfect. And, truly action does speak louder than words, especially, for video games, maybe more so than anything, because you can say, oh, well, we expect the game to not run very well, but how long do you allow the game to not run very well? So there's still some things that might worry me. We've seen a lot of games that can come out and they're released in terrible, terrible conditions. They are honest, and they know that things will be missing. They know that it's not going to look always amazing, every single frame, but they're going to be working on it, and they're going to be transparent, and so many updates are coming just over the rest of this year, over the rest of 2025, that they're going to try to address as much as possible. Again, they win me over in that way, and they win me over enough even with the price and what they're adding and even what the base game is going to have to get the game, but those are the main things. The game looks so freaking good. They talk about the updates, that there's really going to be updates kind of all the time. Major updates, I think 2 or 3 times this year, but they're going to be adding a lot of different stuff, which includes in-game cheat codes and relationship improvements and outfits and all sorts of stuff. The update 2 in August is the ghost play, where they talk about that if you die, you don't have enough points, you're basically trapped in this purgatory type stuff in the real world. So that sounds super, super cool. Swimming and swimming pools, which I'm a huge water fan, if you didn't know that about me. You put water in your game, I'm almost guaranteed to get it for no other reason than just that. So that coming out around that time. Freelancer jobs, there's going to be an update somewhere between, I think, October and December that'll have hotkey customization and just so much. It really does seem like they're doing a lot with this game over time, which, again, they're going to kind of have to do. But even just the base game, you talk about seasons, you talk about what you're going to be able to create, you talk about what's already in this game. To me at least, I think it's worth $40. I think it's gonna be worth $40. So I'm excited for it. I'm excited to try it out, and I really, we've seen this work. I mentioned Hades too, but No Rest for the Wicked, which is also, these are not games that are within the community of InZOI. These are games that come out with either a really amazing idea or whatever it has out in the moment is extremely good, and then you just kind of check back in every couple months, and the game almost feels completely reinvented. We're kind of living in that age. We're also living in an age of it not happening that way, where it's, again, it takes longer than what they say. The game doesn't even work from that first day. So it could go either way, but we have examples like Hades 2 and No Rest for the Wicked, amongst others, that really, every time they have these massive updates, they feel like a reinvention of the game, and that you're really getting almost a brand new game on top of that base game that you already bought. That's what I'm hoping this game can be. I'm hoping that at launch, it's already very good, which I think it has a really good chance of that. And then every 2, 3, 4 months, whatever it is, that they really say, oh, I'm going into it and I'm almost experiencing a fresh brand new game on top of the game that was already, provided to me for my $40. So that's what I'm hoping for, but I think they've done a really good job so far, and I'm optimistic. I want to be optimistic on this game. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.